When you lied in right here. I think you lied right here. No. This is the truth, Judge. And it is a lie. It is a lie.
What's up, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to another wonderful episode of Tim's Got a YouTube channel. Anything and everything that's on Tim's mind. News for the newsless, movie critics, comedy, lots of comedy. I travel all over the country doing stand-up for folks. So lots of opinions. You got to be careful how you get on this motherfucking YouTube and this Twitter and this TikTok and all that. So I've been called every name in the book when it comes to this Fani Willis situation. I've been called a racist. I've been called, I can't be one. I don't have any power. I've been called a bigot. Maybe, I don't know. I don't think so. Am I on Fani Willis's side because she's a black woman? Yes, white people do it all the time. Except I'm about to do the thing that white people don't do.
You want answers?
I think I'm entitled.
You want answers?
I want the truth!
You can't handle the truth.
When you lied in right here.
Eating at these
I think you lied right here. No. This is the truth, Judge. And it is a lie. It is a lie.
These 400, 500. You're out here eating at these 400, 500.
So now, yes, Fani she didn't have it going, man. She didn't have it going. And she's really fucked herself now. Now, if you're not from Atlanta, you don't know, there's levels to this shit. There's levels to this shit. You can't just start being corrupt. You gotta level up. You go from police to lawyer to assistant DA to DA. And then once you hit, Georgia Senate, Georgia Congress, mayor, governor, secretary of state, then you can start doing your real corrupt Georgia, Atlanta shit. There's levels to this shit. Ask Mayor Bill Campbell. I mean, have we had a mayor that ain't been brought up in a little bit of shit? So, when you think about that, you think about the Kasim Reeds of Atlanta and the Bill Campbells of Atlanta. There's going to be some corruption. It's Atlanta. We're not Chicago. Y'all do shit different. You can be corrupt coming out the womb in Chicago. But in Atlanta, there's levels to this shit. You can't just be corrupt when you want to. Fani, you fucked up. Now, if you're not familiar, Judge McAfee is about to put his ruling on the situation. Now, she's going to get taken off the case. She may not. So this is how it goes. You're either full on guilty or you give off the appearance of guilt. I'm not sure of the legal term, but when you break it down, it's basically the philosophy of more likely than not. So for instance, if we have phone records of Nathan Wade calling you at 1 o'clock in the morning and then him sending you a text message at 6 o'clock in the morning saying he got home safely, more likely than not, y'all was fucking. Y'all can fuck though. That's okay. Fucking's okay. You just can't get paid for it, and you can't use federal taxpayers' money to do it. Do I think that Fani Willis, if she were a man and this had happened, do I think that this would have been a different situation? Maybe. We'll never know. Or maybe we just never saw it because men get away with it on a regular basis. Maybe Fani Willis is doing exactly what corrupt men in politics have been doing forever. Now, mind you, even though she does run for office and she's not appointed, it is a nomination. Because there's voting involved, it's kind of hard to say that in that position you shouldn't be political, because their politics do come with running for an election. Running in an election. So that goes without saying. But to use the case against Donald Trump, to springboard herself into that political arena is also not okay. 41 of the counts that Fani Willis has placed on Donald Trump and that Georgia voting case, she has been six of those 41 counts have been dismissed before the trial even started. That's 6 out of the 41 counts before the trial even started have been dismissed. Use your brain, people. If 6 have been dismissed and the trial hasn't even started, what the fuck do you think's going to happen to the next 41? This is Donald Trump. You may not like it, but the man is good at dodging bullets. Every time they throw something at him, not only does he catch it, he throws the shit right back. Now, Fani fucked up when she was going after him in the first place. You need to have all of your ducks in a row if you think you're going to indict the former president of the United States on a RICO charge. You're trying to piggyback off of the prosecutor in New York who's going through shit for her comments now. This man is going to come out squeaky clean, be the president, and put all you niggas in jail. You get that, right? If Donald Trump is anything, he is petty. And I can take it from me, I'm a petty motherfucker. Nigga, Fani, you may never see the light of day. You might be fucking the district attorney of Alaska. I don't know where they're going to put you. They're going to put you in Fairbanks because you fucked up. One, you overpaid. You overpaid. You gave Nathan Wade almost double what your special prosecutors were doing. And then when he billed his billable hours, you approved everything without blinking an eye. And because you have not blinked an eye and because you've misused federal funds, now Congress is on your ass. Fani Willis has been subpoenaed by Congress for misuse of federal funds. She hasn't reported her bills. You got to report those. So they've subpoenaed her and she has until the time allotted to present that. And if she is not, if she does not show up in D.C., fuck Atlanta. Fuck this little election. You need to save that little money, Fani. You're not going to win, baby. No. You fucked up. You fucked up. You got to go to D.C. now. And in D.C., they're going to run your records. You have to present all of your financials for how you have used the American tax dollar. Now, DAs do tend to have a high and mighty kind of attitude, as they should. DAs don't work cases. Like, Fani Willis ain't supposed to be on this case. DAs are the puppet masters. They have assistant DAs that they work around and shit like that. So, and they use all of this with the protection of constitutional law. They have constitutional rights to make these decisions. Side note, Governor Kemp just signed a bill for all DAs in Georgia to be accountable. So their constitutional rights will be questioned while they're trying to do their job. That's another subject. But I do truly believe that bill was constructed for the Fani Willises of the state of Georgia. And when I say that, I mean corrupt as fuck. I mean, come on, Fani, you got me. This is the issue. You overpaid. That's the first thing. Now you're going to Congress. You got a little dick. That's okay, Fani. Fani was trying to catch it in the fanny. And now they on her ass. Fani, they done spelt it, said it wrong. They be fucking her name all the way up, don't they? They be messing it up. So now you got to pay the piper, baby. We got to know where your boyfriend is with all this money. Now, the reason that she could be brought up on RICO charges is because the money that she paid him, he then used for recreation. I ain't going to give you all this money. You ain't going to take me to no goddamn Bahamas. They went on a cruise with his mama. They went on a cruise with his mama, man. That's real shit. But now, fuck being fired. Fuck having to do law in Montpelier, North Dakota. You know, fuck that. You're probably going to have criminal charges now. Nathan Wade and Fani Willis. So, like I was saying earlier, the judge had to make two decisions. He had to make a decision on whether he was going to allow other witnesses or whether he was just going to decide straight on the fate of Fani Willis and how it pertains to this case. And I'm glad he didn't ask the witnesses, even though there is concrete evidence that says that Fani Willis and Nathan Wade's relationship started way before they said it started. Problem is that when they said it started, they said those things while they were under oath on the stand in the court of law. That is illegal. It's called perjury. You can't just lie on fucking stage. Now, she been lying her ass off the whole time. When you see him doing all this and all this, all that shit, she is lying. There have been people who have been watching her visual cues, professionals that have been watching her physical mannerisms while she's on stand, and they have been clear and to the point about all the lies and all the movements, the eye movement, the hand movement, the body shifting. Fani, you're a fucking liar. And I'm sorry that it sucks. I get it. I wish it weren't the case. Because as a black person, I like to put my people on a pedestal because it's really hard for us. So no, I'm not a racist, but I can like black people without hating other people. That's a thing. I can like black people without hating everyone else. That's a thing. And you can love who you want to love without hating everyone else. Just because I go to a breast cancer walk doesn't mean I'm out here saying fuck colon cancer. Just because I say I want to save the trees in the Amazon rainforest doesn't mean fuck all the other trees. I don't fuck with redwoods. That's not how that works. I'm upset. As black people, we tend to do a thing when the news happens. Anytime we see something on the news, our eyebrows go up. We're like, were they black? Because it's hard enough in this country for us. So yeah, she fucked herself. Even based on the thing I just said, it's hard enough in this country for us. You done gone to all this school. You done made all these sacrifices. You got your children getting harassed and threatened because of the position that you've taken. And in this position, you decided to abuse your power. And I get it. It's power. I love being in power. I wish I wouldn't relinquish this shit for nothing. And you know the only shit I'm in control of? This little shitty ass room and this green screen, this little tiny ass apartment. That's what I'm in control of. But I wish a motherfucker would come in here and try to tell me what to do. No one wants to relinquish power. So perjury's on the table. Misuse of federal funds is on the table. Dismissal of the entire Trump indictment is on the table. The election is not on the table. Fani, you need to go on and find you a nice place in Woodstock, Georgia, and get you a little practice. No, they ain't gonna fuck with you in Woodstock. No. You might just want to change up states. Maybe get a BBL and get your stomach done. See if you can't go be somebody else somewhere else. Because you guys are fucked. She is definitely going to get disqualified from this case. Now, in some situations, if she gets disqualified from this case, that puts, like I said, she's in charge. So if they find by reasonable doubt that she was guilty of all this shit without question, that means that not only her, but her entire office will be taken off the case and it'll be moved to another county, which is going to compromise it even further. Donald Trump gonna get off, man. He's gonna be the next president and he's gonna get off. Listen. You might not like the truth, but this is the truth, man. You go up against a man that powerful, you need to have your ducks in a row. You need to make sure that all of everything, your ass, CYA, cover your ass. Now, I was under the impression that Nathan Wade was a qualified attorney based on his judgeship and other places that he's been in his career. Word on the street is that he ain't shit. Now, I don't know that. I'm not a lawyer. I don't work with him. But he was definitely paid too much for the job that $700,000, $680,000. How much don't the president make like 2/3 the president of the United States? Now, I've heard that argument a couple of times. And the only reason that argument holds any water is because you work you work for the government. You want to go out into the private sector and make $1 million a day? You are welcome to do that. But you're not going to pour taxpayer money into a pointless occupation and an even more meaningless relationship. So I thought she was better than that. And now she's in a heap of trouble. Her fucking life is over. This life that you've built for yourself, this legacy that you were trying to pass on to your children. Your father is a well-respected lawyer. You were a well-respected lawyer. And now here we are. So, am I a racist? No. Do I like black people? Yes. Is Fonnie Willis guilty? Yes. Is Nathan Wade never going to work again? This nigga Nathan Wade didn't declare when he filed for divorce. He didn't declare all the money. These two have been lying under oath for the past year and a half. And now we're catching them. It's all snowballing into this awful little thing. It's corruption at its finest. I mean, well, it's corruption at its worst. They did not do a great job of this. They could have handled this 1,000,000 times way better than they did. So shout out to Fonnie. She might be having her own little Fulton County mugshot herself pretty soon. Keep listening, keep subscribing, keep commenting. I want to have a conversation. Conversations, to me, are kind of silly if everybody agrees. Like, we can all have a common ground, but if we're all agreeing, well, then eventually the room just gets silent. So tell me what you think. Express to me your views. Call me what you want. I'm a comedian, so I'm always roasting people. You know, if I wanted to go to your page and roast you and talk about your little ugly ass kids, I would. But I don't. And I know they ugly. But y'all, man, smile. Be happy to be an American. Our justice system ain't shit, but we got clean water. We got toilets. We're not running around ducking from missiles on an everyday basis like those babies over in Gaza. So be happy that you're an American. Be happy that you're safe and that people fight for the securities of your life. As far as the judicial system goes, well, I don't know, man. Ask Clarence Thomas.